Okay, so I have the Kral Puncher Jumbo in 25 cal that I have done a little modification to, specifically the port, the power adjuster and the port. I've opened up the valve, the breech port, the power adjuster port, and the barrel port, all to 11/64 of an inch. Originally, it was about 9/64, so it's not a whole lot, but I did open it up, and what that did was give me about 50 feet per second more in velocity for that same 25.5 JSB pellet. Yes, let's just see. Yeah, 25.4, I'm sorry. So again, I've gotten more velocity out of it, but more important than velocity is the stability. I just did a string off camera of 41 shots from a 200 bar fill to about 148 bar with a 21 extreme spread. The highest was 882, the lowest I believe was 861, and it was consistent for all 40. I mean, this was absolutely phenomenal. In the future, I plan to open the port a little more to see if I can gain a little more velocity, but I hope that doesn't destroy the extreme spread and you know, blow it out of the water to like 30, 40 feet per second. Not that that's so bad. Remember, this is an unregulated gun. So what I'm going to do now, without further ado, is pass the pellets over the cranny live so that you can actually see. I hope it does the same thing it just did about 20 minutes ago while I just set up these cameras. So I got so excited about it that I figured I have to show this. Also, I haven't gotten a chance to go out to the range and talk about accuracy or all the details. I'm going to do that in the future. Really take apart the gun, show you what I did to modify it, to get it to do this, and how well it shoots. I'll go over the whole thing, but at least for now, we're in the midst of winter, and I want to get you out this to show you that I fell in love with this gun when it first came out, and I've been dying to get it. I finally got it. And it's lived up to my expectations, or at least how good I thought it would be. It looks like a heavy gun. This is actually, I'm lifting it with one hand. It is very light. I have a shroud extension on the end of this gun, which still is very, very light. Now try to do this with my hats on dilation. You could never hold this gun with one hand. It's not bad. It is really, really quite great. I've called this the poor man's day state, and I stick by it. It really is a wonderful gun. It has met my expectations. Now we're going to have to see what it does at the range, but let me take you through the shots. Okay, here we go. So we're going to be shooting 25.4 grain JSBs. That would be these. Okay, and here we go. I have a camera set up at the cranny. We're filled to 200. Yep, 200. Let's see if you can see that right there. Let's see if we can get some focus. Press that. There we go. Okay, so here we are. I don't know if you can see that, but we're at about 200 bar. And again, this is an unregulated gun. I'm going to shoot it over this cranny. All right, I'm going to leave it in the same spot because sometimes crannies, if you move the gun up or down, the height that you shoot the pellet from the cranny might change the feet per second. So we're going to try and leave this in as consistent a spot as possible. And away we go. All right, here we go. Safety glasses, always keep those on. Okay. First shot, 875, exactly what I expected. .866, not so much, but let's keep going. 871. 938. Now this has happened to me before. I did get a spike, and wouldn't you know it, right on camera. Let's keep going. 875. 872. 871. 878. 877, 880. That's the first 10 shots. All right, next 10. 879, 879, 878, 943. Happened. That's 2. 883, 880, 880, 881, 879, 881. All right, that's 20 shots. I'm going to reload. All right, I'm back with 2 more magazines reloaded. We had 2 spikes at 940. That does happen for some reason. Not that often. As I said, it didn't happen in the string I did before this off camera. Here we go. This is shot 21. 879. 877. 878. 879. Uh-oh. 883 was so quiet. 882. 874. 875. 879. 877. That's 30 shots. All right, we're going on our 4th magazine. $880, $882, $879, $878, $873, $869. So it's going to start to fall off a little bit. We're on shot 36, I believe. 874, climb back up. I notice if you give it a second, you know, this bottle is cold, it stabilizes, but let's keep going. 872. So I'm stalling. Here we go. 872. 872. That's 40 shots. I'm going to load up here right in front of you. All right, I've loaded 6 more. I don't expect it, but let's see what happens. 871, 41. 872, 42. 869. Okay. Still very good. 864. Okay. How many shots was that? So that was 44 shots. Okay. I'm not sure what the extreme spread is. I think it was 880, 864, something like that. I'll review it, but I think we're at about 16. So I'm going to shoot another one. Here's 45. 868. I'm going to shoot another one. Hopefully this stays around 865. 864. So you know what? That's 45 shots. I could probably get a few more out of this, but I want to keep the extreme spread really, really tight. I mean, I know there were 2 oddballs in that. That does happen every once in a while. Not sure if I didn't wait enough time, or I know it's not regulated. Not sure what does that. But in my previous shot, 41 shots, I did not get any in the 900. It stayed all within the 870s. So anyway, I really wanted to show you that. Maybe I'll do another string and see if we don't get any of those 900s in there. But I love this gun. My first impressions are it's pretty amazing. Feels great, looks great. I've heard it shoots really great. I'll confirm that when I can get out to the range. The shot count, it almost seems like it's a regulated gun. Not sure what else I can say it. Again, and it is very quiet once you add a little LDC to the tip of the gun. Extend that shroud. Great gun. Do it over. All right, so I'm going to do a second string with the Kral Puncher Jumbo, 25 caliber. I'm going to try to shoot 45 shots as we just did. Hopefully we won't get any spikes. Again, we're using the JSB King 25.4. I only have 2 magazines, so here we go. Let's get it started. Oh, by the way, I do have the gun. It is, let's see here. So it is charged to 200. Let's see, hopefully you can see that. 200, okay. And we're gonna probably take it down to about 145, okay? Again, I'm gonna leave it in the same spot. Try to be consistent. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. And I do have the power set to maximum. Again, I drilled out the ports to 1164. I opened it up just a little bit, gave it a little more power, and kept the consistency. Here we go. All the cameras are rolling. Okay. 864. 871. I'm going to try to be a little more patient. I won't put you through all of this. 871. 867. 868. 866. 869. 868. 874. 880. That's the first 10. No spikes so far. 878. 869. 876. 874. 875. 875. 873. 867. 877. 871. That's 20 shots. Just going to refill my 2 magazines. All right, here we go. This is the 3rd magazine. Shot number 21. 879. 877. 876. 875. 876. 873, 875, 882. There was a little spike. 878. 878. All right, fourth magazine, shot 31. 876. 877. 871. 872. 873. 879. 874. 872. 865. Shot 40. 866. All right, started to drop a little bit. Let's see if I can get 5 more shots out of this. Okay, let's see if we can get 5 more shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, shot 41. 869. 42. 869. 43. 866. 863, that's shot 44. Last shot, let's see if I can get 45 and keep it in the 860s. 862, done. So 45 shots. Not sure, extreme spread might be about 20, 22, something in that range. Again, I'll review it, but as you saw it now in this second string, no spikes. Beautiful. So I shot 3 strings, 1 spiked, 2 didn't. I'd say this gun is pretty amazing for a non-regulated gun. I love it. Maybe in the future I'm going to open the ports to get a little more power, and hopefully I can keep the extreme spread pretty stable.